Hello everyone and welcome back to 2K14 Universe. I'm Jitch, Raw, you know the business. Lee. Gonna go back to how you used to say it. Anyway, we're 6 days away from No Way Out, and AJ Lee is kicking off Raw tonight to face off against Natalya, who will be defending the Divas Championship against Lita. Should be an interesting matchup. I'm curious to see how exactly Natalya is able to retain the Divas Championship against Lita, assuming she does. She's going to need a really big game plan because Lita has been waiting a long time for this. Lita, of course, a record-setting Divas champion. That was part of the commentary. I was definitely deliberate. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. I just look forward to seeing what happens there, really.
And approaching the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the Divas Champion, Natalya.
So this is a big opportunity for AJ Lee. At one point, she was in high competition for the Divas Championship. She was just around the corner from winning it in a lot of people's eyes, and that did very much go away. That did kind of stop, unfortunately, for AJ Lee. But you know, it could start back up again. This could be the beginning of something for AJ. Unfortunately, I think if she loses here tonight, she will continue to plummet down the rankings. Speaking of the rankings, I've finally updated them on the wiki. They are up to this episode at this current point in time, which is quite a bit ahead of, I think just after Over the Limit is what they are, when I did them, in terms of what was up. So they're a little bit ahead. I don't really know how I'll sync that one up. I'll figure that out as I go along, to be honest. I think maybe I'll, like, change them based on things that I've seen and then adjust them in the game should I need to, or something like that. I don't really know. I'll figure it out somehow. Or the rankings will just always be a little bit ahead of what's going on. I don't really know. I haven't figured that much out yet. Move there. Don't really know what that one was called, but it was a move. Off the ropes goes AJ. Put him in a body bag, says one fan. Big old knee drop to the face of AJ Lee drop.
And you're watching the longest running weekly episodic television show in history. This is Monday Night Raw.
Coming up in our main event tonight, The Rock wants a rematch with Hulk Hogan from a couple weeks ago. This comes after Hogan was completely absent from last week's tag team matchup, walking out on The Rock for some strange reason.
We're creating some great memories here on Monday Night Raw.
That was my window in case you were wondering what that was. My window makes a very weird noise when it's windy, and at the moment it's like super windy. It's warm. It's getting warmer again. Spring is springing, but it's very, very windy.
Man, this has been a great matchup.
That's been a very short one so far, actually. Sorry, I felt like there was something in my teeth, so I was just trying to deal with that. I don't think there is. I think I'm just making them bleed. So I should probably stop. Knee drop there by Natalya. And she now going for scoops. Oh, sit out into a cover. Is that enough? No.
What's it going to take? How did AJ kick out of that?
Natalya could have been looking for the sharpshooter there, you never know. AJ with a big running head scissors takes her down. Of course, as I mentioned before, coming at No Way Out, we've got Lita versus Natalya. The Divas Championship will be on the line. Will we see Lita reignite that flame and start another lengthy reign as a dominant Divas Champion? Or will the luckiest superstar in all of Season 4, Natalya, continue with that luck? I mean, there is definitely some all-around talent, skill, and respect and admiration and so forth for Ooh. For Natalya, don't get me wrong, she's very, very talented. I respect that. You know, it'd be a lie for me not to respect that. She's a great talent. It's just that the moment, the way her career has turned around, you notice there's been a lot of little lucky slip-ups in her matches. I mean, she did definitely just straight up defeat Nikki Bella last week, but Nikki Bella is quite a huge difference from Lita. Natalya now looking for the sharpshooter on AJ Lee. I think this might be AJ's hopes dashed once again. Submission hold is applied. Referee, I think, is literally blocking AJ from being able to reach the ropes. I know he's got to be in position, but sometimes I think these guys are a little bit ridiculous with this. It looks like AJ has managed to turn it around. Natalya wisely letting go just as AJ had reached the ropes. That's how you know this is someone who is, as they say, a ring general. Someone who really understands the whole ring. Oh, wow. Submission hold by AJ Lee on Natalya now. That would be a huge shock just 6 days before No Way Out to see Natalya tap out. I don't think that's happening very soon. It didn't happen there. And now Natalya going to show AJ a submission of her own. Looks like we go back and forth contest of submissions here. AJ, I think she's going to have to submit. Honestly, I don't know how much more AJ's got left in her. She is definitely someone who's fallen from grace quite a lot. I don't believe she's won a single match this season, to my understanding. I mean, I won't, but I might need to do some research there before saying stuff like that. But I do believe that AJ has not been quite as successful this season as she was towards the end of the last season. You know, she had this huge rise on the road to WrestleMania, and I really thought at some points that we were going to see AJ Lee become Divas Champion, but unfortunately that did not happen. And then this reign of Natalya's, I think, has left a bit of a sour taste in some people's mouths because of that. And oh, another kick out. Oh, these two have got a lot of proof in this ring right now. Submission hold applied. Are we going to see AJ Lee tap out? And it looks like, of course, the old full Nelson, the ultimate submission in the business, that in the stretch. And there you have it. Natalya with a little bit more momentum on the way to No Way Out. And the fans are not too pleased based on these very mild boos that we're hearing. Well, it was a tough break for AJ Lee. Maybe one of these days she'll be able to turn things around, but unfortunately today continues to not be that day for AJ. So we must move on, and we will do so. Up next, I believe Drew McIntyre is going to see if he can turn his luck around. This man has set foot in the ring with, I believe, Yokozuna and Tensai in the past, and he has been unsuccessful under both circumstances. But he wants to keep impressing tonight for his 3MB brothers, and we'll see if he can pick up a surprise victory over the unstoppable Tensai next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing 256 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Believe it or not, this guy is one of, I believe, 3 men, I want to say, to have ever held both the WWE and World Tag Team Championships. The first, I believe, was, I want to say the Big Show? And, it might be 2, I can't actually remember. Oh no, I believe The Miz has held both as well. I believe it goes Big Show, Miz, and Drew McIntyre. And we'll see if Drew can capture his second WWE Tag Team Championship this Sunday, alongside Jinder Mahal. But my god, the champions right now, they seem untouchable.
And approaching the ring, weighing 360 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Tensai.
I don't know how you compete with someone quite like this. Drew McIntyre, you know, he's got a lot of heart, a lot of spirit. At one point, I believe, damn near beat Brock Lesnar over on SmackDown as a main event superstar. I feel like he's a little bit more relaxed these days. Obviously, that's kind of what 3MB has done to him, which I'm not trying to say in a derogatory way, but I think Drew may need to get a little serious here tonight. He may need to tap into his former self in this one. So here we go, the bell has been rung. Drew going straight in for a German suplex. That's a smart way to start the match. It's exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to have to get just that little bit ruthless. He's going to have to just make sure he does not hold back at all in this match. Too much to prove in this one.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
They sure are. I don't know who said that, but they sure are. Ooh, Drew being relentless right now. Well, up next, speaking of relentless, I'm curious to see how relentless of a beatdown The Miz gets, as he has been challenged to a rematch here tonight and accepted. He'll be facing off against Batista. And, well, I don't really know how Batista plans to make sure, but he says he's going to make sure that there are no steel chairs involved in the match this time. So we're getting a rematch between Batista and The Miz after last week's face-off. No, 2 weeks ago face-off. Not last week. My mistake.
Driven right into the rib cage. I think momentum's changed one more time. How do you stop a 350-pound beast like this?
Put him in a body bag, probably.
He's vicious, tough, and crazy. Tensai is the last guy you want to run
I thought I heard someone yell it out again. Honestly, I'm pretty sure at this point I'm just hearing it because I want to hear it. I think honestly, it's been a real shift in momentum in my brain. I've convinced myself that I thought it was a dumb chant to the point where now I hear it even when I don't.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Drew taking back control against Tensai here and coming from behind. Oh, reversal once again by Tensai and big oh no, never mind. I tell you, Drew putting up some fight. I noticed Drew here tonight, he's changed the game a little bit as he has left his partner behind. No Jinder, no Heath, just Drew facing off. Just Drew facing off against Sorry, I'm just quickly seeing if there is any reason my sound just got really screwed up.
How the heck do you get up from that? Ow, that was a serious shot there.
Huh. Not from what I can tell. Okay. It just kinda happened.
Little wasted movement by McIntyre. It's a straight ahead, pounding offensive style. He drops the elbow. And now it's Drew McIntyre in control of this matchup. What a comeback.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm done with that now. I just wanted to see if I could figure out why my microphone went all robotic again, but I guess it just does. I don't have an answer for it other than that. There's probably a really deep technical explanation that I don't know. But well, that's the thing, is it's a deep technical explanation that I don't know the answer to. Drew McIntyre. Oh! Dropping Tensai flat down. You know, I had a look at the records recently, mostly because I was updating the wiki. I'm pretty sure Tensai has only lost something like one match this season, like 6 victories, something like that. That European Championship reign was very impressive towards the end of the last season, and I feel like since then he's only become more impressive. This combination of him and Yokozuna is nightmarish. And back body drop there. Oh no. Ooh, sent out choke bomb there by Tensai. There's still no word on what kind of a match they'll be facing off in for the Tag Team Championships this Sunday. Perhaps the winner here will get a little bit more of a deciding influence in that. Tensai striking at the throat of Drew McIntyre. There you see that claw, that misted claw. Look at all that green mist all over Tensai's hand. There's just so much of it. It's all right there. And it's over. Once again, Tensai picks up a victory, proving, in my opinion, how effective he is as a singles competitor, as we've still not really seen him ever actually compete in a tag team match with Yokozuna. We've seen them in the same match, working alongside each other, but we have not seen a single tag ever made between the two. I'll put it that way. Mr. Fuji says, why do they need to prove that? Why does anyone need to see these two tagging in and out to prove their unity? The fact that they're holding the tag team championships should be proof enough. And maybe it is. I don't know. That's for you to decide. Anyway, we move on now. Up next, we are going to find out exactly how Batista plans to exact his revenge on The Miz. Whoa, what the hell? Goldberg? Why is he striking Batista with a chair? What in the world? And Miz showing up on the scene here. Goldberg passing Miz a chair. Are these... How does Miz keep finding these allies? Oh! Batista blindsided by Goldberg and the Miz. What an unusual combination this is. I have no idea why these two.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Setauket, Long Island, New York, weighing 287 pounds, Mick Foley.
Well, I've been told that backstage we managed to catch up with Goldberg and The Miz and ask exactly what the motivations for Goldberg working with The Miz were. And, well, Goldberg said that Miz put it best. Batista is a bully, and there is nothing in the world Goldberg hates more than bullies. Batista has been outshining and overshadowing Miz for far too long, not giving him an opportunity, swiping opportunities from someone like The Miz, who has been around, who is an accomplished former champion. And although the Goldberg said himself he doesn't entirely see eye to eye with The Miz on a lot of things, he does sympathize with the way Batista has been indirectly but still bullying The Miz, apparently. And it is because of that that Goldberg says he wants to take care of this situation, and he has challenged Batista to a 2-on-1 handicap match. No Way Out this Sunday. We'll have to see if Batista is able to accept that challenge, but knowing Batista, he probably will. The only thing is, I don't really understand how you can look at Batista and say that guy's a bully. Miz literally jumped him from behind with a steel chair. That's what started all of this. Yeah, okay, maybe Batista was taking an opportunity that Miz felt belonged to him. But that's the thing, Miz felt it belonged to him. There was never any implication that Miz was in contention for the WWE Championship. Not now, not ever. That is something that he decided on himself. I gotta be honest, I'm a little disappointed in Goldberg to see him take the side of The Miz like that, especially when Goldberg is still so early into his career here. What a way to turn things around on yourself, I guess. Well, now we wait. Here comes Cody Rhodes.
And their opponents first. From Marietta, Georgia, weighing 223 pounds, Cody Rhodes.
So Cody Rhodes out first for his tag team, and obviously this is a very strange matchup. Mick Foley and Steve Austin, who have had some serious issues with each other for a long time, put on the same side to kind of make the playing field even, is what we were told. As Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler, in the interest of this Sunday's United States Championship match against each other, they will be working together. For Cody, this is all about proving that his victory over Austin was not a fluke. And for Dolph Ziggler, this is about getting a victory over Steve Austin ahead of No Way Out. I gotta say, I don't know whose side I'm more on in this one. I like Mick Foley, I like Steve Austin, but I also very much like Dolph Ziggler and Cody Rhodes. That's a tough one. And like, don't get me wrong, I can completely sympathize with someone like Dolph Ziggler or Cody Rhodes, what this match means to them.
weighing 223 pounds, the United States champion, Dolph Ziggler.
But I can also respect how important this match is for people like Austin and Foley. They may not see eye to eye, but Foley has been getting next to no screen time lately, and Austin recently coming back from his 2 out of 3 falls loss to The Rock a couple of months ago. He defeated the United States champion Dolph Ziggler. Then he lost to Cody Rhodes, and I can see why that loss to Cody Rhodes would really be eating away at Stone Cold Steve Austin right now. So I guess we'll see if that was a one-off victory for Cody, or if he can defeat Austin again here tonight. Better yet, we'll see if Ziggler can defeat Austin here tonight. I mean, the thing is, in this tag team match, Austin doesn't have to be pinned to lose it. I feel that's going to really only have tensions boil over worse between Austin and Foley if that does happen.
Can you find a partner on the planet sick enough to join forces with Mick Foley? And Michael, I've seen a lot of
Cody Rhodes and Foley starting things off here. That's a very interesting way to start this match. It's definitely not what I would have had in mind. We do have, by the way, confirmed that this Sunday at No Way Out, Daniel Bryan will be facing off against Randy Savage after he laid down the challenge last week on Raw. That gets added to our stacked our stacked event that is No Way Out, as we'll be seeing the Cruiserweight Championship defended. Syxx has been challenged by Heath Slater. We'll see if he accepts that challenge. Right now, there is no other Raw superstars in contention for the Cruiserweight Championship, so I think that one's highly likely, personally. We've also got the United States Championship, as you mentioned, and you see here, Cody Rhodes and Dolph Ziggler, they're allies tonight, enemies this Sunday. We got the Tag Team Championships on the line as Yokozuna and Tensai defend them against 3MB's Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. And we have the Divas Championship on the line. Natalya set to defend against the in-ring returning Lita. Quite some time since we've seen her in action. I'm really hoping she's prepared to make her comeback. I think this might be her first match here in Season 4. And that just leaves 2 more matches, one of which is the potential handicap match that has just been laid down the challenge for. Will we see Goldberg and The Miz against Batista? I'd imagine most likely. I can't see Batista backing down. And then we've got our main event, the WWE Championship. The Rock set to defend his championship against both members of the NWO, Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash. There was obviously that catch mentioned last week of all members of the NWO will be getting a shot if they won that tag team match. But with there only being 2 members of the NWO here on Raw, we can't bring Kurt Hennig and Syxx over to No Way Out to compete for the WWE Championship as well. So The Rock will be relieved to know he's only defending against 2 members of the NWO, and they are 2 members that have been a thorn in his side for a very long time. The NWO Red, which is the group, of course, of Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash.
Stone Cold, look at this, what a rampage. Stone Cold has everything well in hand here. Stone Cold bringing the pain. Oh, what a painful kick. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Wait a minute, Cody? Well, I guess this is to be expected. Cody saying, hey, big man, why don't you do it for yourself? I'll see you this Sunday. I don't really care about this right now. And I guess that's understandable. There will be tensions rising high. Shades of last week's main event. Hulk Hogan did the same thing to The Rock, but obviously for that one, that was a strange one, because if Hogan and The Rock won, then Hogan would be the one-on-one opponent of The Rock this Sunday at No Way Out. But instead, because of the walkout, he's not at all. So I'm very interested in seeing what happens this Sunday at No Way Out in that triple threat match. But more importantly than that, I'm very interested in seeing how The Rock responds to Hulk Hogan's walkout. Should be getting follow-up to that following this matchup. The Rock's going to take his frustrations out on Hogan. He says, you don't want to have my back? Fine. We'll be enemies. You're going to regret this. And we'll find out if Hogan will regret that up next. But now, you know, I gotta respect Dolph Ziggler here. Cody Rhodes walking out on Ziggler, and yet Ziggler is still showing heart. He's still showing fight. He's not giving up. That's exactly what you need to be a fighting champion, to deserve the title of champion. Someone like Dolph Ziggler. Striking away at the head of Austin. Do I think Dolph Ziggler is going to win this match right now? Absolutely not. I think that these two are still very fresh. I think he's up against two living legends in the wrestling world, and obviously one of them he recently lost to in Austin. I think that he has a lot he needs to try and prove in this matchup. But I do think Dolph has the heart and the fight to do just that here tonight. And I think this is only going to further build tension between him and Cody for this Sunday's upcoming United States Championship match as well. So I think Cody may have made a bad move by walking out on this one, honestly. When Dolph Ziggler gets backed into a corner, he gets lethal in the best possible way a wrestler can.
It's matches like this that make Monday Night Raw the hottest show on cable TV. Backdrop. And there's a tag. Tag team contest underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far.
Dolph Ziggler perfectly in position for that jawbreaker there. Takes control of Mick Foley. Quite some time here. I do wonder if perhaps the United States Championship scene could broaden in the coming weeks, with Foley and Austin getting involved. Ziggler doing a little bit of a T-pose dance for a bit there. Cover attempt here on Mick Foley. Has he got the job done on that one? Oh no, Foley turning things around. Rolls that one over. It's a big boy with a lot of clothing hanging on Ziggler. Ziggler able to reverse that one once again. It's the Season 2 special, but it won't get the job done here tonight with that rope break. Move by Dolph, heads up move by Dolph Ziggler even.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. One, and he's in there trying to get something.
Oh, almost.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. And he might have to do this by himself. His partner doesn't have much left. He desperately needs to make a tag here.
Austin in control once again. What are they chanting? Ooh, big super kick to the face of Stone Cold Steve Austin. It sounds like they're chanting Cody. Maybe the fans are hoping that he'll come back and show some interest in this match after all. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's safe to say Cody has left the building. And Dolph Ziggler high and dry in the same breath. The fans now chanting, "Let's go Ziggler." Austin going in for a cover. And that's a kick out there. Snapmare into a submission hold by Austin. Classic combination. Is he going to be able to force a submission out of Dolph Ziggler? That would make a lot of sense. It is Season 4. Nope. Ooh, that could be enough. The Fameasser by Dolph Ziggler. Okay, but he doesn't go for the cover. That's an interesting choice. I would have thought that would have been the perfect opportunity to have connected with a Fameasser, but I guess not. I mean, sorry, with a zigzag, or even just to get the victory with the Fameasser even. Not getting my words out very well right now. Cover attempt here on Ziggler, and ooh, still not enough.
And he tags out. Wild strike misses the target. Watch out, and there's the super kick. He didn't need a GPS.
Ziggler's putting up one hell of a fight. And I've got to respect Austin and Foley here as well. They seem to be working pretty good as a team. You know, sometimes they say the best enemies are also the best tag teams. Perhaps this could be the beginning of something great for Austin and Foley. They both seem ruthless right now as a team.
And a big reversal from the show. You hear how his leg connected? At what point, King, do those thoughts
Dolph Ziggler taking on time to show off. I guess realistically, if he gets a time-up draw, then it's better than another loss column for Dolph Ziggler, I suppose.
That should do it
trying to look at things as fairly as possible in that situation.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole alongside the Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler. We got a tag.
Austin is back in. Coming off the top now, and again, great teamwork from these two. Really strange to be able to admit, honestly, they've been showing some good teamwork.
When Monday Night Raw heads to your neck of the woods, do yourself a favor and go be a part of the longest running weekly episodic television show in history.
I'm not going to do that.
And he finally gets out of the ring. 1, 2, 2.
Oh, almost, but still not enough. I don't know where Dolph Ziggler is finding this much fighting him from, but I respect it for what it is. Tag made once again to Mick Foley. Cody Rhodes walked out like 8 minutes ago, and Dolph Ziggler is still going strong in that match. He's got to bear in mind, though, the more he doesn't... Like, the longer this match goes on, the more damage this guy takes. He's only got 6 days to recover before defending the United States Championship. 6 days is a lot of time, ordinarily. When it comes to defending a championship against a tough opponent like Cody Rhodes, I definitely think Cody is coming into this one with the upper hand, just for letting this match go on as long as it has, without being there. Foley, complete control of Dolph Ziggler right now. Cover attempt. Hey, Austin and Foley working real smooth as a tag team. Perhaps they found a new calling. I couldn't imagine the lone rattlesnake teaming with anyone, but you never know. Ziggler. Nice recover. He has hit a lot of super kicks in this matchup, but he's not won with any of them. I feel like I'm watching an indie show. Is that going to be enough? Has Dolph Ziggler gotten the job done? Austin is right there. Back into the corner. What would have been Ziggler and Cody's corner. What is Foley looking to do here? This can't be a good sign. Superplex. Could have been worse. Could have been better. That's enough. Well, the United States champion Dolph Ziggler put up one hell of a fight here, and Austin completely breaking character. He's just so pumped to win. And here come the tag champions. Yokozuna and Tensai. It's like they've just picked out some opponents for themselves. Yokozuna and Tensai.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing 260 pounds, the WWE champion, The Rock.
Well, The Rock is in for a tough challenge this week, as here tonight he's going to be facing off against Hulk Hogan for the second time, and then this Sunday at No Way Out he's going to be defending the WWE Championship against Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels at the same time. That's going to be really difficult, especially knowing that those guys are likely going to work together. His one saving grace in that match is the fact that they're going to have to stop that at some point, because there's no way they're going to unanimously agree that only one of them is going to be walking out with the WWE Championship. At least that's what we're hoping, but anyway. Well, Rock seems very confident walking into this match here tonight. We'll see if that's justified or not. Hulk Hogan is someone he has already defeated in the past. That doesn't mean nothing, honestly. That's not Hulk Hogan's music. Wait. What is this all about? What the hell is going on? What the hell is this? Kevin Nash coming out signaling for something, and Shawn Michaels. These two deciding to crash the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the hell? Excuse me? What in the world are we looking at right here? Hulk Hogan made his debut, what, just a few weeks back? Working again. I know he's not the right guy in the position, shut up. Hulk Hogan made his return, well, debut a few weeks back, and we noticed was it last week? Yeah, I believe it was 2 weeks ago. Shawn Michaels, after losing to Hulk Hogan, he raised his arm, and then last week Hogan walked out on the match, and now this? Has it just been a huge reveal that this guy was behind this group the whole damn time? What is going on here? Was this still Rock against Hogan or what? I'd assume as much, right? It seems like the Rock is not backing down, and all three men are in the ring at once, and already this is definitely not a scheduled match. Fans are enchanting in support of the Rock, and I don't think that's going to get through very well right now. What in the world happened to Hulk Hogan? What would possess a man to do this? Well, could there be a technicality here? Could Hogan actually be in the No Way Out main event? Remember the phrasing of that Contenders match. Perhaps there was a reason Hogan walked out on that match. It was to make the odds more in his favor. You think about what was said about that tag team match we had last week. It was that if Rock and Hogan won, then Hogan would get a WWE title opportunity. But if Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash won, the entire NWO would get an opportunity. That is the way that was worded, and I think I've now just realized exactly why it was phrased that way. This was a setup the whole damn time. Rock was being set up by the NWO. There isn't a chance in hell he's walking out with that WWE Championship this Sunday at this rate. I don't know how anything could save that match. Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash double teaming the Rock whilst Hogan kind of just watches on. This is unbelievable. Almost as unbelievable as Hogan's ability to keep his bandana on his head. Hogan wanting to bring a steel chair into the equation. What? Friendly shoves, you know how it is. Rock is doing everything he can to overcome this situation. I don't think there is a way to overcome this situation. The Rock is outnumbered. The NWO are making their message clear ahead of this Sunday and the WWE Championship match. He doesn't stand a damn chance in hell. I would hate, oh God, I'd hate to see the Rock's reign end this Sunday at No Way Out so short into it. After everything he went through to become WWE Champion, after overcoming, you know, the Authority and JBL and everything that he did to become champion, I don't know how he's going to survive a four-way matchup. You look at who he's going to be sharing the ring with this Sunday as well. How do you overcome that? I thought the odds were bad enough when it was Michaels and Nash. The fans are chanting in support of The Rock, but it might be too little too late. Hogan. Ooh. Kevin Nash. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Oh, God, on the concrete. Somebody get these guys off of The Rock. Do something.
Back into the ring now. Attack broken up there.
Why is nobody stopping this? That's the question I gotta ask. I mean, I don't really know. Oh, I don't know who would be confident enough to get in that ring and stop these three, but it looks like their message has been sent. And it looks like The Rock was unfortunately set up by Hulk Hogan and the entire NWO.
Kevin Nash and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
unbelievable.
An incredible match.
Well, it looks to me like this is, in fact, a trio that The Rock will have to defend his championship against this Sunday at No Way Out. I don't know how he's going to do that, but The Rock will be defending that WWE Championship. We've all been tricked into this big one. I got nothing to say. I'm disappointed and I'm disgusted in Hulk Hogan. That son of a bitch.